wanted to redo this video to clear up some confusion amongst some fans. Almost immediately, Fury's feints gave Usyk a lot to think about. He was able to feint Usyk's hands out of position to create opportunities. Force him to shell up, or feint him out of range consistently throughout the fight. The long guard was a consistent tool in Tyson Fury's arsenal in the first fight. Fury was able to utilize his long levers to provide punch traffic to stuff Usyk's punches, and head control to halt Usyk's advance inside completely. Fury did, however, have some issues with his employment of the long guard in this fight, firstly giving up straights to the body. Due to Usyk having to fight the mechanics of the long guard, most of the body shots he does land aren't much in terms of power or effectiveness, though to the judges, they provide scoring opportunities for Usyk while Fury may appear to be being forced back. He also used his long guard up against the ropes, which hamstrings the defensive system entirely. The long guard works best when used in tandem with defensive footwork to leave range. Using the guard against the ropes where you're forced to become stationary with no room to back out means that the only thing between you and your op's punches are a probe arm that can be thrown around, which allowed Usyk to have some success in these moments. Usyk found himself having a great deal of difficulty getting to the weak side angle that he usually enjoys in the open stance. As we noted in the previous film study, Fury is very good at taking away Usyk's usual setups. The pre-slips, level changes, pendulum steps all serve the purpose of disguising his penetration step to the outside angle. Fury used various means to shut down his greatest tricks, disengaging when Usyk would level change or pendulum bounce, attacking Usyk's pre-slips to force him to reset his feet, or tying him up and shutting down the exchange entirely. Fury began to drop his long guard as a means to set a trap. By taking away the punch traffic of the guard, it enticed Usyk to come forward and attack, but now on Fury's timing. Out of habit, Usyk would still reach or leap in with single jabs or probes, giving Fury the opportunity to set up the counter backhand uppercut as he entered range. Usyk's tendency to throw up the high shields gave Fury opportunities to go to work. Fury is excellent at picking apart the openings present in the inactive high guard, around the flanks and through the middle, and notably made a concerted effort to attack Usyk's body with ripping shots that seemed to hurt the Ukrainian at times. Fury dropping his long guard to bait, Usyk eventually adjusted to the trap Fury laid by starting his offense much closer to him and abandoning his usual setups. With distance closed, Usyk no longer needed the reach, and thus made it far more difficult for Fury to time the aforementioned counter backhand and began finding much more success. Fury became highly undisciplined with his feet, mainly making the huge mistake to reach with his backhand to the point of either squaring himself or forward shifting into the opposite stance and then relying on upper torso movement to bail him out. It didn't take long for a fighter with an IQ as high as Usyk's to pick up on the pattern and counter Fury, eventually landing the combination that effectively clinched him the fight.
Don't cross your goddamn legs. Be ready to punch. Bang!
Later in the fight, however, Fury brought the long guard back, which made the fight more competitive. For the rematch, I'm once again leaning Fury. I think he only needs to make simple adjustments to win. Better mix the long guard and setting the trap without it to run Usyk into the counter backhand. Mixing the strategies more consistently will make it extremely difficult for Usyk to adjust. When he did this in the middle rounds, he dominated Usyk. As he fished more and more for the counter and used the long guard less and less, Usyk made the adjustment to simply start his offense closer and swung the fight his way. Towards the end of the fight, Fury brought back the long guard, making things more competitive, but by that time, the fight had already shifted. If Fury fails to correct the mistakes he made, then the rematch will likely end the same as the first. Let me know how you got it in the comments below. Thanks for watching.